One of the stars for Cedar Creek High School, Bo Melton, wide receiver, defensive back, all-around great athlete. Good morning, Bo.
Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going good.
Before we get started, what do you think of Jonathan Taylor, 362 yards and 5 touchdowns last week?
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. You know, he decommitted, but I'm still talking to him a little bit, but he had a monster game. So it was like, when I heard about that, I was first one to text him up and let him know he did great. So that's a record problem. You
ever have a game like that, like in youth football or anything?
No, I don't think I ever had a game like that.
That's about 3 or 4 weeks of stats for most guys, right?
Yeah, but yeah, it is, to be honest, that really is. And I wish the best of luck to him at the state championship game, too. And he's going to be there.
Talking to state championships, what's the mood of the Cedar Creek Pirates now? You're about a week away from playing in your second straight championship game. What's the mood? What's the confidence level for you guys?
We're very happy to be in the championship again. It's our second year straight. We're in the championship playing West Deptford again. And they're hyped up, and so are we. We're ready to play the game. We had to prepare this week. We had no Thanksgiving games, so we had 2 weeks to prepare. We're ready, and we saw them play last night. We had a great game against Fallsboro. I'm rushing for 500 yards, something like that. But we're going to be prepared, and we're ready for the defend the championship.
How much pressure do you feel like is on you guys? Obviously, last year there wasn't really anything expected in this championship game. The pressure was on West Deptford to win that title game, and you guys came out and took them down 28-27. Do you feel like there's more pressure on you guys this year, or are you just kind of going out there and hey, let the chips fall where they may?
We always knew we had a triple target on our back at the beginning of the season. We had a hard schedule to start off the season, but we conquered that, and as we're out here, we're competing for another new championship this year. We have a lot of talent on our team. They have a lot of talent on their team. We know we have a target on our back because we're defending champions, but we got to take it as we're like last year, as it was coming in and nobody knew us. And so we want to keep pushing on and keep trying to be the best we can be to prepare for the championship.
Now, Bo, I got to ask you this. A lot of people, I posted on Twitter that we're going to have you on the show, and all of a sudden all the Rutgers fans are all excited. They're retweeting it and stuff like that. What's that like for a guy like me? I played high school baseball, but I wasn't necessarily the star of a team. What's that like being a big man on campus?
I love the Rutgers fans. It feels great just to know that you have somewhere to call home. I was from New Jersey, so we take athletes from New Jersey, and I told them to stay in New Jersey. And as Rutgers fans, I love them a lot. Everything I do, every time I talk about Rutgers, they're always retweeting, they're always calling. Can't wait to get you up in the banks. I know a lot of people from Rutgers from Twitter. So it was like, when I get up there, I can't wait to show out. We have players like Amir Mitchell's up there. We have Everett Warmley, wide receivers, going to be up there. And there's a lot of other people like McCart, Clark, Small Beauty. But, yeah, it feels great. And they get the love, too, and everybody gets the love from New Jersey. I'm trying to keep that tradition.
Now, Bo, one thing that's always impressed me throughout your high school career is how humble you've stayed. No matter what's going on, whether you're scoring touchdowns or making big plays, you're always crediting teammates. And how much of that comes from your parents? I know your dad's an assistant coach on the team, and does he get on your case a little bit if you get a little attitude?
Oh, absolutely. My mom always tells me to stay humble. That's the only thing you can do. Nowadays, you just got to stay humble. If you're cocky, it doesn't get you far. Once you stay humble, as God by your side, there's a lot of things you can do in life. And my family preached that to me. And anytime I get off track or get off track, my dad's there as a coach, and my mom's there as a parent to keep me straight. And they always do keep me straight, and I'm thankful for them. So when you're on the field, it's just sometimes you can get a big head about yourself, and you could bottle up like, yeah, I'm scoring all these touchdowns, where I'm doing this. But I credit my teammates because if they didn't block, or they didn't block the extra guy, or they didn't spring open and run their route hard enough to get open, I would never caught the ball. So I always credit them, because if it wasn't them, I would have been scoring touchdowns, or I would have been out grinding for them. So it's basically everything for my team. It's never for me.
We're talking with Bo Melton, senior wide receiver from Cedar Creek. Bo, do you ever feel like there's individual pressure on you? And a lot of these guys might not necessarily go on to play college football, So this is kind of their highlight of their football career, playing in the state championship. Do you feel individual pressure to make big plays so that these guys have something to remember, or is that something you not really think about?
I don't really think about that. The only thing I usually think about is just trusting in my teammates. That's the number one thing I always been taught as a football player, and trusting the scheme. If you trust the scheme, trust your teammates, players, you're probably going to be successful in the field. We have a lot of athletes, and sometimes they over pursue me, like Key Me. We have players like Andre Chapman, Dom Simmons, fire and get open, and Jesse throws in the ball. So, once you trust the scheme and trust your players, you probably can be unstoppable. So that's what we trust at the Creek.
Tell me a little bit more about your boy Nazir. This kid's he's kind of coming up. He wants to be the next Bo Melton.
He's a great player. He sprung open a lot this year. He's running good routes, running under my wing, but actually he's been making his own. So I'm happy for him. And I could teach him something there or two, but he usually stays on track. He usually does what he has to do on the field. Sometimes when he's down, there's always me for him to pick him up, just like when I was down last year. Amir picked me up and some other teammates. But Nas, he's sprung open this year. He's going to be a big-time receiver next year and in the championship game, I hope. And he's going to keep pushing forward, but also what Dom Simmons is the same doing. So I'm happy for them.
Now, Bo, before we let you go, give us some inside information. Does quarterback Jesse Mills ever get wild and crazy, or is he always just calm, cool, and collected?
Nah, don't be fooled. He's always wild and crazy. Jesse's wild. Yeah. Once he gets in the mood, he gets crazy, and he starts throwing great balls. That's the crazy thing about it. When he gets wild and crazy, he's just on fire. And so he just gets hyped and just claps everybody up, slaps my hand harder than he ever slapped my hand. So it's just like, yeah, Jesse's crazy. No, there's nothing back from that. But he's a great player. Still is a great player. He's probably he leads the cow for passing yards. And once he's crazy, I'm just trying to say I get him crazy for the championship game. I hope he does great.
Bo, how much are you taking this all in? You got one more high school game. You've had an outstanding career. You won a state championship last year.
Millville.
Whoops, sorry about that. But how much are you taking this all in? I mean, this is your last go-around. You got one more week of high school football. Have you had a chance to kind of just sit back and reflect on your entire career?
Not yet. I kind of all year just been preparing and been taking this as my senior year, but I never really sat back and thought about all the years that I've been playing football and all the years that I cherished. So I've just been working, but you finally get to notice when you have 2 weeks to prepare. I kind of felt it this week as I was talking to Jesse and talking to the teammates, and they're talking about how we used to go up to colleges for camps with the team, and how we used to play 7-on-7s, and we went to Boston College, Ohio State, and all of Boston, Notre Dame. It's a lot of things that we went to, and I just started to tear up just a little bit just because thinking about it, and so did the seniors, because we've been through a lot this year. We led the team to 2 state championships, and we're all happy for that. And we just get to show off for Little League Carpet City, and that's what you got to do nowadays with our seniors. I'm just grinding out there. I'll miss all of them, and they'll miss me, I hope, and we'll just get the business on Sunday for our last game.
Well, good luck next Sunday, Bo. You got one more game, man. Go show them what Bo Melton's all about.
Yes, sir. Thank you a lot.
All right, man. Have a good weekend, buddy.
You too, yourself.
That's Bo Melton from Cedar Creek.